Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will look at Omnibox in Chrome extensions. So first, let us understand what Omnibox is. So in the address bar in the URL bar of a Chrome browser, you can register certain keywords which you can use to do some extensive search or customized search. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you example. So if I type netflix.com and if I hit tab, nothing happens. I just keep on crossing the next item in the suggestion. But instead of Netflix, if I go ahead and type youtube.com and if I hit tab now, it allows me to search YouTube there itself. So this is an Omnibox register, and there are multiple Omniboxes that comes by default in Chrome. You can register your own keywords using couple of configurations. So let's look at the documentation ones. So documentation says the Omnibox API allows you to register a keyword with Chrome's address bar, which is also known as the Omnibox. And for Omnibox, you need a manifest key called Omnibox, which basically only takes your keyword that you want to register. So let's go ahead and add this. For this video, we will use our water reminder extension because we need the background script and manifest is already there. So let's go ahead and register our Omnibox, and then it takes a keyword. So let's go ahead and add our keyword. And for our use case, let's have a Stuart. Okay, and I'll go back to my browser, refresh the water reminder. I'll first turn it on, refresh, and now if I type a Stuart, okay, let's go to the next tab and hit tab. You can see my extension name comes here, water reminder, with an icon which is grayed out. So the icon gets grayed out by default. There's nothing to worry here, and this takes 16 by 16 pixel icons. So if your extension is solely Omnibox based extension, then you may want to provide a 16 by 16 pixel icon. For our case, we already have one, so we already have provided icons and 16 pixel icons, so we don't really need to provide it again. Now there are multiple things you can do here. So let's say now I'm in the search bar and I have invoked my keyword. I can type something, I can get the results, I can get whatever the user is typing, and so on. So let's look at some of the APIs. One of the APIs that we are going to use is this one. Where's my tab? On input started. Sorry, on input changed. Oops, the water reminder kicked in. So we'll use this. One of these APIs, and then another API that we'll use is set default suggestion, and there are multiple APIs. You can read about them and you can use that according to your use case. So let's go ahead and look at the on input change. So as the name suggests, whenever the input is changed, this API kicks in. So let's go back to our browser and we read the background script. For now, let's comment out everything. So anyway, you know what, let's leave it. Okay, so whenever the input is changed, I want to call a callback, and let's see the callback. It takes two parameters, one is text and one is suggest. And text, I'm pretty sure it is the text that we are typing in the URL bar, and suggest is another function which is of the particular signature. It takes array of suggest results. So we'll take a look at that a bit later. So let's go ahead and declare our text and suggest function that it takes. Okay, now first of all, let's console log the text to just be on the safe side and see that it's logging everything that we are typing in the URL bar. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh, inspect view, because it's a background script, so I need the background script different pop-up so that I can inspect it. Let's go ahead and close this Stuart, and once I hit tab, it invokes my Omnibox keyword, and then I can type something, ASTF, and as you can see in the console, I'm getting all the keys that I'm typing in the Omnibox. Next, let's go ahead and use the suggest function. Okay, so it takes an array of suggest result, and suggest result in a particular format. It takes a content and a description which are required, and they are deletable, that is optional. So let's go ahead and use that. We'll call suggest function with an array of suggest result, and the keys are content. We'll add the content in a bit, and description. Okay, let's add one more. Okay, so content, let's say first content, description, first description. Again, let's take it on the new line. Okay, second content, and description would be second description. Nothing fancy, just want to show you the use case for both of these. Now once I refresh, I should see those sessions. Let's go ahead and close this. Now if I hit tab, it invokes the keyword, and if I am typing ASDF, as you can see, the first one is the default one, which we can change, and this is the first description and second description from our suggest result array. And if I click on first description, it takes the first content. Let me show you again. The first description and the first content. So whatever we pass in content comes up in the URL bar, and this is actually the description of the content. Another method that we'll use is a default session. We saw a default session here. So default session is what we are typing, but we can change that also. So let's change that. Chrome dot omnibox dot set default suggestion, and it takes one parameter, that is description, and let's say default suggestion here. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh this. Open a new tab and hit. Now if I type something, you see it says default session here, which was earlier we were getting the keys that we were typing, but now we get default session. So you can do a bunch of things, and you can do really cool things here. You can create search in your website or customize search from your keywords, and once someone selects a particular keyword from here, you have the APIs to grab that. So if you go here on input entered, where either has accepted what is typed in the Omnibox, or input cancelled when someone cancels the Omnibox, or delete session. So if you remember from one of the options, suggest result, the results had an option to delete it. So if someone deletes the suggestion, then you can read that. Maybe if you are having an ML engine in the background, you can train that the suggestion is not good. Similarly, you can, let's go here. Similarly, you can use this. So you can use the text here. My drink water is going crazy. Okay. So you can use the text here, and maybe you can call an API and get some search based on that text, and then populate the search result array here. So you can do a bunch of things here, but this is the concept of using an Omnibox, and I hope you like it. Stay tuned, and I'll see you around in the next one. Thank you.